Okay.
Hello, wildlings. Welcome back to Wild Whimsy, your try it yourself channel. So I'm here with Faye. Hi, guys. We're here to show you some of our progress on our mosaic projects.
Okay.
And what we've run into and some epic stuff. So
Let's
get into it.
All right, here we go. Lowering the camera. There we are.
There we go.
Okay. I think that's a good shot.
Tilt it towards your project here.
A little bit more tilty. There we go. Perfect. Yay.
There we go.
All right. So, both Dee and I have realized that doing mosaics are a little bit more, how do we say,
involved than your quick try it yourself. Our past projects have kind of been a quick try it yourself thing. This is, however, not the case.
No, and both Dee and I are nitpicky about how we like to do our project. Like I'm a little bit particular.
Yes,
a little bit picky. Yes. So like last time I had glued down like these 3 pieces here, and I decided, well, let's cut some more pieces and try and put it on and, fit them into the shape of the boot and stuff like that. So I had done things like this. And then I'm like, I really don't like this chunkiness. And I had just so happened gone to an estate sale this past weekend. And they had, she was a crafter. And so she had lots of these bags of river stones and stuff. So I picked them up and super cheap. So we were talking and I kind of decided, well, let's see what the river stones would look like on the boots. Because I'm thinking about scrapping this. So I just threw them on the boots. Like so, and just scooch them around a little bit.
It's the individual placement part that was.
Yeah, it's like, so I'm kind of liking the haphazardness of the rocks. Just throw
a quick process.
Rocks on there.
That's our style. We like to go from 0 to 100.
Right.
And so
yeah. So
we can make mosaics go in 10 minutes.
So I'm kind of like really, and I can, my problem too with this is there's lines drawn on here where things can go. And so I was having issues with like how things were shaping. Well, the stones are so small, I can shape them any which way I want to.
Yes, and you can maneuver smaller ones into the closer, and to fill in your edges and things like that. For sure. And then so I had suggested here for her lines, there's these they're darker grays and black rocks. And if she really wants her lines to be highlighted, she can just, that's the most, the intricate placing that she has to do is to outline her pretty lines,
which I love,
and then fill in with the proper. So like she has beautiful flowers up here, and then all these pink rocks can now become this pink flower.
Yeah,
and so I'm like, oh, that's cool.
I love
and
it.
Then she can highlight it with darker pink, or there's playing with the colors now. So all these rocks are all various different colors, greens, browns, reds, whites, and stuff. And like for me, because I'm picky, I would pick them out and separate them by color. That's just how I would like it with the random. So I do enjoy the random, just but if I was to, I really wanted green for the leaves, I would definitely separate, or pick out as I'm going, pick out the specific rock, the green rocks. I'm working with green, or like I did with the highlighting over here, I'd be like, I'm working with the black so that I can trace out all my stuff, or however that goes for you, because I'm sure decorative accents and stuff, they come in all kinds of different color rock. You can purchase them at any Hobby Lobby, Michael's, probably Walmart. I mean, online, everything. They can send you bags of Riverstone, and then I was also like, I can also go down to the river that I live right next to and pick up any stones I want. So there's that too. If you want the more very natural stuff, you can just totally, like we have access to the ocean. So, shells and sea glass are abundant. We could find it on our own. We probably find more of the greens and whites as far as glass goes out there. But look around your yard, look around your not your neighborhood. You don't want to steal people's stuff, but look around nature, and I'm sure there are things you can use.
Oh, for sure.
And so, without kind of chatting and being, discussing our the pros and cons of our experiences, we wouldn't have known to just a handful of rocks and boom, it fills it in, and it looks cool. I keep looking at the camera but anyway, it fills it in real nice and looks really cool.
It looks really cool.
I really like the different colors together.
Yeah.
Really make that pop. And then if you're highlighting,
I'll still do the outline of the boot, I think.
Yeah.
Because I really like the idea. Once again, it's a little bit of detail work that I do like. So,
even doing this, in this, there's a little bit of space between here and the edge, with the black going around your bottom part that's already on there, and highlighting, and shaping that.
Yeah.
So just realizing that, there are different ways to do this. And then we joke about the tesserae, right?
Yeah.
Tessera. Yeah. And so that's what these are, or your tiles, or your shells, that's what they're called in the technical jargon. But it could be anything. We really wanted to start with, doing it the standard tile way, and using ceramics and things, but really, literally, it's anything you find that you want to stick on something. So I did do the, standard. I went in, I placed everything in the L.
It's so good.
And some of my glue's still drying, but And so this is, technically now it's ready for the grouting process. And so as I did it, though, I also realized these are, clear glass, but they're just shadowy because of the, it's supposed to be sea glass, but I feel like they were tumbled in something. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Anyway, but I can see the cardboard underneath. And so if I had, been probably an experienced mosaic human, I would have painted underneath it the white that I'm going to use for the grout, or the black that I'm going to use for the grout, whichever color grout I decide to use on it, right?
Yeah.
And so then it, and my other thoughts were to not do the back at all, and so as I put on the grout and stuff, I put a piece of rope, and now it becomes a hanger because the grout will dry with the rope in there.
Oh, that's very cool.
And now it can hang on the wall. I can still do that, technically speaking.
Right. That's very cool.
Yeah. So, I also didn't have lined placement. Faye had these beautiful, it's a drawing, and so she wanted to follow the lines and stuff. Mine was more of a free willy-nilly, do whatever, put it wherever I want, abstractness, right? And so it was, I think that experience was less daunting than to have this.
I felt like there was a lot of pressure on me.
Absolutely
to get it right. That felt really good, just to throw the rocks on there and be like, wow,
right? Oh, that looked really, that looks really cool, and not as weird as I thought. And absolutely. And so it's finding those things and playing with those things, from, we did we have, bits of glass versus rocks versus shells versus, find that thing, the tile pieces, whatever works for you. I enjoy these, these colors here are seashells that have been dyed, and they're beautiful. And they shine in these really cool ways. And then the colors are really cool too.
Yeah, the colors are great.
They're bright and fun. And
love the colors.
It's,
So I think I'm still going to proceed with the shells up here for the flowers and things. But I think we're going the rocks. I think we're going to do the rocks for the boots. Yeah. I think it's just super cool. And I like your idea of the black.
Yes,
the black
and just giving it that outline. You like that outline and that highlight of, I do. There's separation there. Yeah,
it's not one big blob. Yeah.
Some of the stuff that I've seen either done with pebbles or anything is, when they lay it out, they do the drawing like that. And then, more experienced folks, which we are not, can cut those beautiful, like she has this one awesome piece here and it's cut, hope to go around this little bump thing. And for not being an expert or whatever, she did a really good job at trying to capture that.
Yeah.
But I've seen it where, the lady will, or gentleman will take it, do a quick drawing with a Sharpie and then cut it and then lay it down and it fits beautifully.
Like perfect. Yeah.
And again, that's probably just experience and working with things more often and stuff that'll give you that result.
Definitely not experts by any stretch of the means at this, but we're giving it our best shot and seeing what happens.
And if it's something that we like, right?
And it's something that we like.
I mean, the minute I started researching and doing stuff, I was like, oh, I have so many ideas for my garden and all this stuff. But it is planning. It is time. It takes, it's, the glue. Once my glue's on, that's great, though. I have to wait for the glue to dry. All right. So that's whatever glue you use. Could it be anywhere from an hour to 24 hours, and waiting for the glue to dry or fix it or whatever, whatever you use, you have to wait for it to dry. Then you grout again. It's on that scale of could dry in an hour, could dry in 48 hours, knowing that when you get your grout and stuff to look at that, how long does it take? And so that's how much time you're going to have to plan for your stuff to dry. Yeah. And be ready for whatever it is, Of course, we knew this going in that it was going to be a process.
Just having fun with it, which I think I lost a little bit of sight of. I got discouraged very, very quickly, but the rocks are making me very happy. So, and I think that the glass will make me happy on maybe a project that is not meant to be so detailed. Like I had, set myself up for meaning to be detailed. Yeah. Like maybe the next time I use glass, don't detail.
Yeah, it's more of a like free abstractness. It's green over here, it's red over here, it's purple down here, right? And you don't have to there's no rhyme or reason to it. Yeah. Where, this has rhyme or reason, which I too am a humongous fan of boundaries when it comes to things like this and having that all drawn out. But I'm also even more of a fan of just it's an L, cover it. Right. That was more free. Right. And I didn't have to think too much about placement except for, the only thing I thought about as I was making this was that I wanted my glass to not leak, not go over the edges. That's it. That's all I was thinking when I did it. And then it's glue it down. That's a good piece. Glue it down. Do I have too much, clear stuff versus the blue stuff? Right. What should I do? I kind of, for me, I wanted to make it look like an ice cream sandwich. So I don't know why I have that in my mind. I did, and but then now it can sit on my desk. I also thought I was gonna do the bottom too, but no, now it can sit.
I think to have it be able to sit flat
or on my husband's desk. Because here you go, hubby. I need something for you for your desk. Right. It'd be like,
So we just wanted to share that with you guys, and we'll be back again with our grout session once we get everything placed. And so it should be great. Hi again. Should be great. We'll have a good time with the grouting. That's my favorite part, mostly because it's messy, and I like to get messy and have fun. So all right. Until then, stay wild. Stay wild.